Alright, I want to start the video by saying Call Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. And shalom to you brothers that are preaching and teaching the truth worldwide. And I'm going to say shalom to the hopeful lit. And your brother Kaya come back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Today's topic for the lesson is coming from a question from a brother. I kind of blotted out the number and the name and all that. Well, I didn't blot it out. Just kind of like erased it in this app. So I'm going to go ahead and get this question. Lord willing, this lets me edify for the brother. So I told him, hey, Lord willing, I can do a lesson on this. So in this read, Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, Barakathan, how you been, Akin? I have a sincere question for you. How will there be any way for the hopeful elect to escape everything that's coming to Babylon the Great? Was there a prophet or prophets in the Bible that went through whatever they had to go through to escape and was delivered from their situation? I'm going to read this question again. So the question is, I'm going to read it one more time. He wrote me, Shalom Yahweh Hashem Barakatah. How you been, Aki? He said, I have a sincere question for you. How would there be any way for the hopeful elect to escape everything that's coming to Babylon the Great? Was there a prophet or prophets in the Bible that went through whatever they had to go through to escape and was delivered from their situation? So that should be, you know what I'm saying? It should be an easy answer. If the brother is diligent in the scripture to actually answer that question. When I first read it, I was like, come on, Jake. A bunch of precepts should come to mind to go and actually answer that. You can go in the book of Daniel. Was not Daniel in the lion's den? So that, you should be able to answer that question. But I was like, you know what? Through the Spirit, I'm going to go ahead and do a lesson, but I'm going to grab this precept here first. All right. Proverbs 24 verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So if you faint, you give up in the day of adversity, what the scripture say? I mean, you got little faith. If you pass out, give up, you throw in the towel, that means your strength, your faith is small, because you should be getting built up and through the Spirit. That's the reason why brothers do listen. You watch other brothers' videos for exhortation to build yourself up in the Spirit, so that the things that's coming to Babylon the Great, which is in here, America, you're supposed to be taking this time, to build yourself up in the Spirit. So, to answer your question, yes, there were prophets that went through trials and tribulation, and what? The Lord delivered them. Gave them one. Daniel in the lion den. Bam, was delivered. So that should, come on, Jake. So let's go ahead and get this right here. All right, so Daniel 12:1. I'm gonna read it from the top. And at that time, shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So Michael, the archangel, he's going to be standing up for the elect, the hopeful elect. To do what? Deliver them during that time frame. This is going to be the worst time frame. It's going to be so bad, the Lord is going to have to send Michael, the archangel, to stand up for the elect. Let's go back to your question. I have a sincere question for you. How would there be any way for the hopeful elect to escape everything that's come to Babylon the Great? Pop right back here. Daniel 12:1. That's why you got to stay in these scriptures. So whenever you seeing everything that's coming, go back into the scriptures. Build your faith up. Because this is a faith booster right here. Daniel 12:1 is a faith booster. And at that time, what time are we talking about? During the time frame of Jacob's trouble. This is going to be the worst time in Yasharalah's history. It's going to be so bad, what's going to have to happen? And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, was standing for the children of thy people, for the children of Israel, but in this instance, for the elect. You no longer won't be the hopeful elect when Michael standing up for you. You the elect then, Jake. You would be the elect. Michael putting in work for you, you the elect. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered. Bam. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. That's one answer to your question. Let's get this right here. So that's Daniel 12:1. Go here in John 17. This is in red. John 17:12. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me, I have kept. And none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled. So none of the elect are lost. They're gonna get through. Now we know, said none is lost, but the son of perdition. I'm gonna keep reading on. And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. So the Lord's going to keep you from that evil. You're going to have protection during that time frame. What does scripture say? I pray that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. So you're going to have a level of protection, a hedge of protection around you during those turbulent times. Verse 16, they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is true. So when you go into the word sanctify, it means set apart. So what does scripture say? Sanctify them through thy truth. This is the truth. So you think LeBron James, Wicked Jake's 2/3, you think they're sanctified through the truth? Of course not. They still calling on white Jesus. They still believe that the Lord died for the whole world instead when you go into the word world, you should know that there's three different connotations or three different meanings for the word world. When you read about it in John 3:16. So it says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is true. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so I have also sent them into the world. And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. So the Lord has prayed for the hopeful elect. So much so, here it is, you go read in Daniel 12, there's going to be reinforcements. So let's go jump right here, get this last precept, 2nd Ezra 9. We understand, every brother faith is different. Different levels of faith, kind of like, what is it called, Down Thomas. So we understand that, not just like as far as knowledge of the scriptures, you have the apostles and elders, brothers, they have, vast knowledge. They can go in various different topics, break down the entire Bible. So you would think that, their faith should be through the roof. Versus a brother that's just not coming in, their faith may not be as strong as an apostle or elder. But you have these scriptures, you have the different videos, and me myself, you get yourself a nice playlist, videos that you like. I would say download them. That way, those videos can, whenever you want to refer back to them to boost your faith up, rewatch it. So 2nd Ezra 9, verse 7, and it reads, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have what? For I have sanctified them, set apart for me from the beginning. The elect are already set apart. They already sanctified. The Lord's prayed for them. The reinforcement is coming from them. So what we got to do, stay in these scriptures. Continue to build our faith up. So Lord willing, this answers, this lesson can be an exhortation to you. Stay in these scriptures. Continue to build faith up. So a simple answer to this question, I have a sincere question for you. How will there be any way for the hopeful elect to escape everything that's come to Babylon the Great? Was there a prophet or prophets in the Bible that went through whatever they had to go through to escape and was delivered from their situation? So yes, there were prophets that went through trials and tribulation and the Lord delivered them. And how will we escape? Daniel 12:1, John 17:12, 2nd Ezra 9:7-8. Lord say you already sanctified from the beginning. So before the foundation of earth, the Lord had already made a way for you to escape the perils that's in Babylon the Great. So Lord willing, this lesson edify. Till next time, Shalom and Abba Ball.